Today's video is going to be a little bit more different compared to the other videos that I have on my channel, and that's because I'm doing a day in the life. It's just going to be me documenting how I basically live an average Sunday. So it's not entertaining, so don't expect anything entertaining. Well, I do hope that you gain some value from it though, so yeah, enjoy. Okay, so I just woke up, well not just now, but it's around 8 a.m. already. I woke up around 7:50, and I stayed in bed a little bit. Tried to edit a video, but working in bed is like, it's just not good, so don't do it. But yeah, time to get out and wake myself up. If you want to be able to sleep like a baby, get yourself some zinc and magnesium capsules. These will knock you out and give you better, deeper sleep. Also, get yourself an eye mask, because when you're sleeping, you shouldn't have any light in your room, and it just helps you again get better deep sleep. And one last thing, get yourself a weighted blanket. So this thing over my blanket is about 8 kg, and this helps with lowering your blood and your heartbeat, and allows you again to get better, deeper sleep. So when you're in deep sleep, you get higher quality sleep and you can rest more. So that's how you can sleep like a baby. So all showered up and ready now. The quick thing I just wanted to mention is, if you want to have a energetic start to your day, meaning you just wake up quicker and you don't have to wait for your coffee to brew and for your coffee to be made, start your day with a cold shower. I mean, I don't do it myself every single day. It is somewhat challenging to wake up and just jump in cold water. It is difficult, don't get me wrong. But you don't have to do it for a long time, and that's the beauty of it, because you can gain all of the benefits of cold water exposure, and you can only jump in a cold shower for 30 seconds and still reap the benefits. The benefits are that you just feel good after, and you also just feel like you can conquer anything. I know it sounds over exaggerated, but it is true. Like, after you get out of a cold shower, it just feels like you have so much energy and you're so excited for the day. So I don't know, I just found that a bit amusing. But yeah, now I'm all ready and I'm heading to the gym to hit legs today. Today's Sunday. To be honest, today is supposed to be my off day, but I didn't go to the gym on Tuesday this week, so I have to make up for it. So on my way to the gym now, and some people may ask me, well, what's your post-workout and pre-workout meals gonna look like? And to tell you the truth, I don't eat anything in the mornings, and I try to get maximum 2 meals per day. Like, I don't really like eating a lot, not because I don't like eating, but it's just because it's an inconvenience to continuously be making food. So I like to just eat one big meal per day. It's just easier that way. I find it more convenient for me. And yeah, I don't eat anything, and I know that there are so many benefits to having a pre-workout meal, and it does improve the quality of your workout, but I don't think it's that big of a benefit for me to add it into my life. That's just me personally. Kind of a slow start to the day, but yeah, now on my way to the gym. So we're gonna start off with squats. I like to start off my leg day with a compound exercise. So we're gonna start off with 3 sets of squats and just build my way up. So, not really the type of person to make a lot of excuses, but I'm going to be honest, today my leg was spazzing me a little bit. So today's leg day wasn't as extreme as other leg days. So I just decided to do a couple of exercises, which I will leave at the end of this little short clips of all the exercises that I did and for how long. Didn't really get to record a lot. It was also a busy day. So I just decided to do a couple of leg exercises and then just do 30 minutes of cardio and pack it in, because like I said, my knee was actually spazzing me a little bit, so didn't really want to injure myself. But like I said, if you are going to be training legs at least 2 times per week, I would recommend for you to start off with a compounding exercise like squats at the start, and then just move into more isolation based exercise where you just focus on one muscle group. Personally, I just find it a bit more convenient, and I don't know, I like this type of training anyway. Didn't really get to record a lot in the gym, but did some leg extensions and some leg curls. Then I just packed it in with a couple minutes of cardio, 5k on a treadmill. So I'm back from the gym now. I also went along and did some grocery shopping, helped out a little bit. But this day got off to somewhat of a slower start than usual. For example, it's already 1 p.m. outside, and I'm gonna try to keep this video as realistic as possible. I don't have very exciting days, and I would go as far to say that my days are extremely boring. But most Sundays, I've actually gotten into the habit of just going out on walks, super long walks into Phoenix Park, which is if you're not from Ireland, it's a very big park in Dublin. And I go to a little bench that I always go to, that no one sits there. It's basically in the middle of a small forest, and I just go there and I read and just do boring stuff like reflect and strategize for the week ahead. Yeah. And there's nothing exciting about that. It's very just boring. There's no other word for it other than boring. So now today I just have to catch up on a couple of other videos. I have to edit I think it's 4 videos. I may be wrong, maybe less, but I have to edit 4 YouTube videos, and then I've been lacking so bad on my other social media platforms like Instagram. I just haven't been posting any social media short form content, and that is something that I'm starting to get back onto. There's no good reason for why I haven't been posting. I know I need to be posting, but quite frankly, I was just always looking for a video editor. I was trying to hire a video editor, but that's just going to take too much time and a lot of money. So I've just decided to tough this one out and just do it all myself. And at the end of the video, I'll also do a little, just give you some tips and some of the things that I've recently learned, because that's what I do on Sundays. I try to retain the information that I've learned over the week, because at the moment, obviously, I'm still very young. And so the only thing that I can do is take advice from people who've actually achieved what I want to achieve, read books, although I'm going to be honest, I'm not as consistent in reading books as I used to be. But that's coming back on track. And yeah, I'll just share some things that I've learned over the past week and month even. Yeah. So it's 20 to 5 now. Just editing videos, especially longer videos for my YouTube channel, takes so long. It's not even funny, man. I would have never expected it to take this long. But obviously it's because I'm a beginner. I'm not the best at editing anyway, so obviously it just comes with practice. But at the moment, it just requires so much time just for a 16-minute video. My video is 17 minutes and I'm not even 10 minutes in yet. But that's the longest video that I have to edit for today. Then the rest of the videos are kind of easy to edit. They're not too long and don't require a lot of editing. So I should be finished editing by around 6, 7. Once I'm finished editing, I will go on a walk and I'll see you then. So to make this video a little bit more entertaining, thought I would show a bit of my book collection and all of the books I managed to fortunately read. But out of all these books, I would recommend that you pick up Marcus Aurelius' Meditations. This book, honestly, I think everyone should have it beside their bed and just read it on a regular basis. There's loads of highlights in this book. It's a very valuable book to me. As for other books that I would recommend, Atomic Habits is a good book. I mean, everyone knows about Atomic Habits these days, but I would really recommend for people to get How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. This is an important book, not only in business and in communication, but also in life. To understand how to make people like you is very important. So something that's also very important to know is that although I have all these books, what's more important is the information that you get to retain. So I made this mistake early on when I started reading books. I challenged myself a year ago to read a book a week, and I was successful in doing that, but I couldn't retain all of the information. So now most of the books that I have, I also have to reread sometimes so I can actually remember what was in the book and what was the actual purpose of the book. Because I was just reading to it too quick. I wasn't highlighting, I wasn't actually reflecting, thinking back, making notes. So I really recommend, if you are going to start reading, that you actually highlight first and foremost and reflect and see how it applies to your life. And don't start a new book until you've applied the things that you learned from the current book that you read into your life. I think that's the best way that you can retain information, is by actually doing the things that the book is telling you to do. Obviously, if the book has horrible information and it's not very valuable, don't do it then. But if you did find valuable information, make sure to apply it all to your life before you move on to a next book. That way, you'll be able to retain all of the information from it and actually gain the value from the book.